Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everybody's doing well. Thomas and Nikki here. And Nikki has internet again, you guys, which is a wonderful thing. And so that means we are able to go live again. So, the last time Nikki and I did the videos was last Sunday night. So, I'm going to give the wonderful Nikki the floor right now. And she'll tell you guys about her week and this weekend and everything. So, you got the floor, my friend.
Well, my week has been kind of crazy. My mom and our friend John's dog, Gizmo, died. He was hit by a truck. Let's see, what else? That happened on Wednesday. On Monday, I had my meeting, my semi-annual meeting. That went very well. And on Tuesday, I got my new internet stuff, but couldn't hook it all the way up because I had the wrong power cord for my modem. So I had to go to Spectrum on Wednesday, and then I realized they didn't give me a cable cord, so I had to ask my mom for one of those on Thursday, and I still wasn't able to get my internet going. So I called on Thursday and had someone come out today to get my internet going, and we got it going. And I'm very glad to have internet again.
What did you say?
I said, and I'm very glad to have internet again.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you have internet again. I'm so happy that we can go live again.
And tonight, I'm actually getting my bag ready to go to my fiance Mike's house.
Right. Which is the reason why we're doing the videos now.
Right.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, what's happening?
Tomorrow I'm going to meet some of Mike's family from out of state.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to come home.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really about it.
Nice. Okay. Well, I do have a topic, but I don't know if we have time for it. I don't know what, if you want to do this quickly or what you want to do. I guess.
What's the topic?
Well, this was inspired by a sighted person that I met in Dunkin' Donuts the other day, and and the question was, because we got talking about relationships, right? So this was just a random person who I just met and sat down at a table with and just had a conversation with, a customer, just had a conversation with them. What happened was I needed help finding, where because I took Uber to Dunkin' Donuts the other day. And so the Uber driver just, he just put me up to the, brought me up to the counter and left.
Right.
And he left. So I needed help finding, a table, to sit at. So this nice customer came and said, was like, help, and I said yes if you don't mind, and then this person sat with me, and we just we talked, and we got into the topic of relationships, and he said, his name's Dave, and he said, great guy. He said, how, if you can't see, because I was telling him, I hope I find someone soon, and he said, well, if you're blind, how do you know you like them, and how do you know you like the person? Because if you're sighted, you can see, their facial expressions,
Right.
So I explained to him how I like someone. So I thought it would be good. I thought it would be a good topic.
Okay.
So we could either do it now or we can do it tomorrow night. I know we're going to talk about it on your channel tomorrow night. That's a topic I had for tomorrow. Have for tomorrow night, by the way. But
Oh, okay.
yeah. So if you're in a rush and stuff and you want to get things done, we can do it. If you want this to be a quick video, I understand. But if not, we can talk about it now, and then we can talk about it tomorrow night on your channel. It's up to you.
Let me see what time it is.
Okay.
Okay. It's only 5:27, so we're good.
Okay. So you want to talk about it now?
Sure.
Okay. So the way I know somebody likes me is by their tone of voice, and this only applies for a a completely blind person, right? Because if you're talking to somebody who is visually impaired, they might obviously they have a little bit of sight, or they could have good sight, So this only applies to a completely blind person. So if I was going to go out, if I was talking to a completely blind person, I would know that she liked me because she might want to spend a lot of time with me. She might laugh at my jokes. She might, you could just tell, like, the best thing I could say is instinct. Instincts will tell you, whether you're sighted or blind, actually, if someone likes you.
Yes.
You'll just get that feeling in your heart. You'll get that gut feeling. But obviously, a completely blind person cannot see, like I said, sighted people, you can, if you're sighted, you could just, look at someone's face or facial expressions. But, if you're completely blind and you're, interested in another completely blind person, that's some way to tell by the way they act, by the sound of their voice. Like, for example, maybe, in their voice, you can just tell. You can just tell that, they like you.
Or even if you're like me, you have some vision, but you can't see well enough to see facial expression.
Right. But the best answer I can give you guys, in case you guys are wondering, is your heart will tell you, and your instincts will tell you.
Definitely.
That hey, guess what? He or she, I think he or she likes me.
Yes.
And I thought this was a good question that, that Dave asked me, the customer in Dunkin' Donuts. So I thought, hey, why not talk about it? It's a good topic. So that's my answer. Your heart will tell you, and I told him the same thing. Your heart will tell you, and your instincts will tell you. Now, obviously, if you're good friends with somebody, maybe they might want to spend, a lot of time with you naturally. But if, like, you guys start maybe, I don't know, talking on the phone all night, or I don't know, I'm trying to think, like,
I think it starts developing into more.
yeah. If you feel, you'll just know, like I said, you'll just know. Your heart will tell you that this person likes you. Now,
Right.
here's another thing I want to say about this.
I'm gonna step away from my phone a second to grab my meds.
Okay, no problem. And I've talked about this in other videos, but this bears repeating. Okay, if you like someone, go for it. because if you don't go for it, you might miss a lifetime opportunity of love. Like, let's just use me for example for a second, like me and Megan, right? I was petrified to tell Megan, my ex, that I liked her because I didn't want, I didn't want to scare her off. I didn't want her to think I was some weirdo or creepy, All these irrational thoughts were going through my head, and my feelings for her were only getting stronger. And finally, she figured me out, but if she hadn't, I was pretty much almost to the point where I was just going to tell her. And you know what? The best thing you can do if you like someone is just tell them, And I know it's hard to do that. I understand. I understand. But the best thing to do is just to tell the person, I like you. And you know what? If they don't feel the same way, then, it's all right. There are other fish in the sea. It's a bummer, when you like someone and they don't like you back, but you have to accept it and move on. So yeah. But really, there are there are people out there like me who are scared to tell the other person that they like them because, maybe like me, maybe you're thinking, okay, let me put it to you this way. Maybe you're someone right now who is watching this video or listening to this video and you like someone. I would say go for it. If you like, the person you like, go for it. Ask them maybe to get to know each other, maybe whatever the situation may be. Now, if it's a long distance thing, obviously, you can't spend time with each other, but you can spend time with each other on the phone. Yes, it's not the same thing as in person, but it's better than nothing. We have technology today where, you can see who you're talking to. Yes, it's not the same thing. I understand, but it's better than nothing. So, and I've talked about this before, but, long distance relationships do work. You just have to put the time and the effort into them. And, I've said this in other videos, and I'm going to say it again because it bears repeating. If you really love someone, long distance relationships work. But I would say, getting back to what I was saying, if you really like someone, go for it. Go for it. As long as, obviously, they're single. But if they're single and if you have this, if you have a feeling that they like you, go for it. Go for it, because you never know. They might feel the same way. Like, I didn't know that Megan liked me. I'm like, I kind of got a feeling that she did, but I really wasn't sure, and I certainly wasn't bringing it up. At that point, we had a really good friendship. We were really good friends. We were really close as friends, and I didn't want to wreck that. So that's why I kept my mouth shut. And that's why I didn't say anything. And, obviously, like I said, she figured me out. But I'm just saying, all these irrational thoughts were going through my head. You know what I mean? Like, what if she thinks I'm weird? What if she thinks I'm some creep? Just all these irrational thoughts were going through my head. But she figured me out, and it worked out. Well, I mean, it didn't work out, but you know what I mean. It worked out for 4 months. But that's the way it goes. And getting back to the original topic, if you're completely blind and you're interested in another completely blind person, you'll know they like you. You'll just know. Your instincts will tell you. So I thought I'd talk about this because, like I said, it is a good topic. Is there anything that you want to say about this? I know you haven't said much.
Well, even if you're not totally blind and you're interested in someone who's either totally blind or not totally blind or what have you, your instincts will kind of tell you, hey, this person likes me, hey.
Yeah.
whatever, you know?
Right, and I'm sure you've been in situations where I'm sure you've been in a situation where you've known that a guy, liked you, but he wasn't saying anything, right?
Yeah.
How did you figure it out? Did you just straight up ask him, "Do you like me?" or did he tell you, or?
I could just tell by the way he was acting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I eventually asked him.
Right, and guys, Nikki brings up a really good point. Also, and I forgot about this. You'll know by the way a person is acting towards you. You'll know. So that's a good point. So you'll know that that the person likes you by the way they're acting. Now, you said you were in a long distance relationship once or twice or a few times, or?
I think, I remember saying that.
Okay. How do you feel about long distance relationships? What is your, I gave my opinion on them. What is yours, if you have one?
I personally don't care for long distance relationships, but to each their own.
Right. Yep. So why don't you care for them? Would you rather see the person and would you rather see the person you're dating in person? Yeah, I understand that. Yep, I understand. See, for me, here's the thing with me in long distance relationships. I've been in them, you guys. I don't mind being in them. However, my only thing is, if I'm in a long distance relationship, I want to make sure that I'm if I'm in a long distance relationship, I do want the girl to meet me eventually. But personally, for me, long distance relationships, yeah, they're hard, but I don't mind them. But like Nikki said, to each their own. But yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. Okay, cool. Anyways, you want to give an update kind of on how Finn is doing?
Finn's doing okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how is his foot?
As far as I know, it's doing okay.
Right. And I'm really sorry to hear about your mom's friend's dog.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them what happened, or?
Well, what happened was, my mom's friend John was sitting on the bench down the street a ways,
Mm-hmm.
and the truck came around the corner, and a couple things happened at once. John dropped his phone and lost grip of the leash as the truck was coming around the corner, and Gizmo was barking at the truck and went for the truck.
Yep.
And, well, Gizmo did not make it.
Yeah. Well, again,
The truck.
I'm really, really sorry that happened.
Me too.
Yeah. Now, did Finn and what was the dog's name? Baxter?
Gizmo.
Oh, sorry about that. Did Finn and Gizmo play or no?
They got along, but they didn't really. Gizmo was actually starting to get Finn to play.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
A little bit.
Right. What kind of dog was Gizmo?
He was a, oh my god, what was he? I know the answer to this, but it's not wanting to come to me. Chihuahua. God, not a Yorkie. God, what is that dog called?
Shih Tzu?
Yes, thank you.
Yep. Okay.
I knew it, but it just was not coming to me.
Right.
And
Okay.
it was bugging the
All right.
living daylights out of me. We'll say it that way.
There you go. Yep. And just for all you new subscribers, Finn is a golden lab, and he is 14.
Yeah.
Yep. He was originally Nikki's sister's dog, I think, and then you took care of him for a short time, right?
Yeah.
And then you,
Year.
what?
For about a year.
Right, for about a year, and her mom has him.
Yeah.
So, yep. So yeah, okay. Well, again, I'm really sorry that happened.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time at Mike's house. By the way, you guys, sorry I did not do the politics video with, not politics. Sorry I did not do the Special Olympics video with Mike last week. It was a crazy week. It was a busy week for me and for Mike. Mike is actually trying to apply to go to a guide dog school to get a guide dog, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Nikki's gonna ask him tonight when he wants to do that, but that'll be definitely coming up. And also on Tuesday, I don't know what time yet, but on Tuesday I'm going to be having Claire the Blind Ninja on my channel, so I'm looking forward to that. And before we go, do you want to give any shout outs or?
Brittany, Claire the Blind Ninja, Theory of a Blind Man, Live Accessible, Standing in the Wind, I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh. Blind to Billionaire. I feel like I'm forgetting some, but I can't think.
Theory?
I already said him.
Oh, you did? Okay. Alrighty. What about Amanda?
Oh yeah, Amanda Ulrich.
Molly?
Molly Burke, yep.
And guys, just so y'all know, Molly Burke, her book is out, folks. Her book is out.
And it is good.
Yeah. It is called It's Not What It Looks Like, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's not what it's called. It's Not What It Looks Like. And you can listen to her book on the app called Audible. So, yeah. And I want to recommend Live Accessible. You didn't do her yet, right?
I gave a shout out to her, but I haven't recommended any channels.
Oh, whoops, sorry. Okay. Anyone else?
Nope.
All right, well, I pretty much want to give shout outs to the same people. You know, Standing of a Blind Man. No, I'm just kidding. Standing on a Blind Man. No, I'm just kidding. Standing in the Wind. Theory of a Blind Man. Brittany. Who else? Amanda Ulrich. Hans Lass.
I forgot about him.
Hans Lass.
Sorry, Hans.
Hans Lass. Whistler. We already did him, right?
Yep.
And Amanda Ulrich. And Standing in the Wind. Cool. All right. Well, I would like to recommend my amazing friend Nikki Wunderlich's channel. That's NIKKIWUNDERLICH. Please like and subscribe to her channel. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Please like and subscribe to the Blind Ninjas channel. Please check out and like and subscribe to Theory of a Blind Man's channel. Amanda Ulrich's channel. Live Accessible, Blind to Billionaire, wonderful channel. He has a wonderful channel. And do you want to do the rest, or?
Sure.
Okay.
Please check out Patty Mayo's channel. Please check out Candid Mommy's channel. Please check out OneBoy8461's channel. Please check out Depression to Expression. Depression to Expression is a great YouTube channel for people with depression, anxiety, and or a mental illness. And last but certainly not least, please check out Yellow Brick Cinema. Yellow Brick Cinema is a great channel for music, for studying, meditating, and deep sleep music.
Okay. All right. Well, definitely say hi to Mike for me, and
I will.
have a wonderful time tonight. And we'll see you guys back here tomorrow at 9 my time, 8 Nikki's time. And also, just as a friendly reminder to everyone, you can catch Nikki and I on, this coming Thursday night on Whistler's channel, Theory of a Blind Man's channel, 9:30 my time, 8:30 Nikki's time, and 6:30 Whistler time. So you all take care, and thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night.